It is offered to implement the project of PoliglotPro 8 on export of multimedia interactive online courses with artificial intelligence on 8 foreign languages in translation into 100 languages of the world. The technology multimedia company since 1993, the first in Russia published educational CD-ROM. More than 300 CD-ROM including on 9 foreign languages from English to Chinese are published. For example, CD-ROM on Russian as foreign, for short RKI, in English on the website of Amazon Olymp in 1996. Or RKI in German on the website of Amazon Olymp in the 98th year. Or RKI in French on the website of Amazon Olymp in the 98th year. Or RKI in Spanish in the Spanish magazine PC a Word in the 98th year. And so on MIOK on RKI in the Italian, Japanese, Chinese, and even Armenian languages. The company first ever in 2005, in 7 years prior to a boom of MOOC courses in the world, started the TeachPro.ru about more than 300 multimedia interactive online courses. Medvedev's quote, "It is an open resource, absolutely live, and the main thing, it professional." For today all 300 CD-ROM are available on the website teachpro.ru in a format of multimedia interactive online courses. MIOK on 8 foreign languages in translation into 100 languages at several levels of complexity transferred to the website PoliglotPro.com. It is offered to create PoliglotPro 8 web publishing house with multimedia interactive online courses on 8 foreign languages in transfer on the 100th of language. These 8 languages of the most developed countries of the world are spoken by the 3 billion people. But the market of MIOK of these 8 foreign languages in transfer on the 100th of language makes 50% of the studying youth and experts or 300 million people. Even if access to MIOK will be got only by 10% or 30 million people on the price of $10, then revenue will be $300 million. Until recently all online courses represented exclusively so-called torments courses or massive open online courses. In 2017 at the St. Petersburg International Forum for the first time read requirements to training in the sphere of digital economy. The state will give support to those companies which are carriers of developments and competences of the sphere of the digital technologies having through, so-called inter-industry effect. It is processing and the analysis of big data arrays, artificial intelligence, neurotechnologies, Internet and Things, technologies of virtual and augmented reality, etc. Mintsifra of Russia in 2020 approved the priority directions of support of projects of framework of the through digital technologies, TDT. In the priority directions it is told about platforms for online education. Software for mass creation of multimedia interactive online courses. Players with built-in by functions of artificial intelligence on the basis of application of ready software modules, recognition and synthesis of the speech, and to other technologies of artificial intelligence. Accelerated and steady development of skills of understanding orally and the fluent speech in a foreign language is regarded as of paramount importance. The present project, thanks to neurotechnology and technology of artificial intelligence. Assembly of modules of artificial intelligence of a PoliglotPro player is carried out from the ready, open source software. Available it is free according to the license general public license. Communication with the program system in the continuous mode is carried out via the microphone. The system of speech recognition allows to operate and direct process of training in an optimum trajectory. The pupil communicates with artificial intelligence via the microphone.
Демонстрация функционала.
Artificial Intelligence Phrasebook on the website Russian World of a Company of Multimedia Technology. Here we go, but the conversation is not ready. There are demonstrations of speech recognition and speech synthesis systems, and all this can be done in all but in almost all common languages. In this case the topic example is implemented Russian, English, French, German, Spanish, Chinese. Let's start from Russian. There is already some text here, but also about the case this text is each multimedia course, each multimedia interactive training course. Further Multimedia Technologies Publishing House. Click on start recording and say the text will appear. The field below everything works. Now let's see how the speech recognition system works. Here it is. As soon as I record, I press start recording and the recording will start to dictate. The sail is white. The lonely fog of the blue sea that he is looking in a distant country that he threw in his native land. The waves are playing, the wind is whistling unrebellious, looking for storms as if there is peace in the storms. Left the record. We take this tech and even on the pond we will listen to how it will sound with a synthesized voice. A lone sail whitens in the fog of the blue sea that he is looking in a distant country that he threw in his native land. The waves play, the wind whistles, all the rebellious Jabari as if there is peace in the storms. We will come. This whole system works and in 2 other languages. For example, YesL French HQ didn't learn anything to start recording. One chance and data fancy Samarang modern and as the wizard. Let's see what I said in French school place here. Now let's go translator and ask to translate from Russian into French. Then what I said here, I said to the next one, this is what I said. I only need to translate the school into Russian and then I don't know the institute there. I studied French, my native language I almost learned. Apparently, it's wrong. After all, it's already my mistake and plus the translator to filter my gross mistake. Now we saw it on the French square. We will try to make the same translation even in Chinese. Here I have a smartphone in my hands and a translator for a smartphone. I'll say something in Russian here and listen to how he will read it.
Белеет парус
In
одинокий в
Chinese,
тумане моря
what can I
голубом,
say
что щитом
now?
в стране
I'm
далекой
conducting
штуки,
a
но он в
training
краю
lesson,
родном играют
so
волны,
I
ветер
started it
свищет, а у
again.
мятежный щит
I
бури, как будто в
apologize.
буре есть покой.
Speak Russian at the present time. I am teaching Chinese development students. Before I said here I am teaching Chinese students. Now we will try to make my smartphone speak it from the microphone of my earphone and listen that there is no need to recognize it in Chinese. Here stop the recording and see what I said, or rather that my translator said translated into Chinese. Now, on the contrary. From Russian there is no Chinese language translated into Russian, but the text must be given that translated into Chinese. Smartphone language is real all the time. I am translating Chinese students, but maybe so I said close Lord. This is recognized by the phone in Chinese and even pronounced it in Chinese so much that one could understand. Equals for express development of foreign languages. Results of researches of the director of Institute of a Suggestology of Bulgaria, Georgy Lozanov, and professor of Institute of a Research of a Brain METI, Amy FYNN, taking into account speech recognition and dialogue communications are used. MIOK PoliglotPro consists of several subsystems: dialogue, phonetics, grammar, dictionary, regional geography, movie, fairy tales, legends, and so on. A subsystem dialogue for development of practice of question-answer communications in dialogue with the program system recognizing answers or the trainee's questions. Subsystem phonetics for grinding of pronunciation of phonemes. Subsystem grammar for understanding of grammatical rules of a foreign language. A subsystem the dictionary for accumulation of 10,000 illustrated words with debugging of pronunciation and writing. A subsystem regional geography for acquaintance to geography history, life of the country of the learned language. Subsystem the movie for development of skills of understanding of the live speech in life situations. A subsystem of the fairy tale, the legend for acquaintance to the spiritual and moral culture of the country of the learned language. The world leader of online education in foreign languages, Rosetta Stone EU, at which it is possible to study about 32 foreign languages, including Russian as foreign. Turn equals the Russian leader of online education only in 2 foreign languages, English and German, Lingui Leo RU. Turnover of the company, about 100 million rubles. Key advantages of the PoliglotPro project: support and the translations into 100 languages for 8 learned languages of the developed countries of the world. Therefore, the potential market, 6 billion users, the internet of the whole world, function of artificial intelligence, speech recognition, remote tutoring in the environment of LMS. However, Rosetta has 30 languages, but only 1 billion users and there is no support in the trainees' languages. Team of the PoliglotPro project. Most of members of the team of the project, co-authors of certificates of the computer programs in Rospatent. All 6 billion users, the internet of the whole world, will have an opportunity independently or with the tutor to master any of 8 languages of the most developed countries of the world in an expedited manner. From the first day, sales in global the web of Ready MIOK on 8 foreign languages in translation into 8 languages and creation of new MIOK with artificial intelligence on the same 8 foreign languages, but in translation into 100 languages will begin. From next year, sales in global the web of new MIOK with artificial intelligence on 8 foreign languages in translation into 100 languages for 6 billion users by the internet of the world will begin. Now advance and sales of Ready MIOK on 8 languages on the website PoliglotPro.com is begun. All classical models of advance of the website PoliglotPro.com are used. All known models of online sales, B2C, B2B, and B2G through marketplace, API interfaces of social networks and so on will be used. Thanks for attention.